live in the YouTube eventually or not.
It's there.
I don't know. I don't see it yet. You guys seeing it yet?
Gotta be patient, man. There's a delay. A little bit of a delay.
There it is.
It's delayed. That's... Yeah.
You know what would be really funny? Blue Memphis doing a Christopher Walken impersonation. That would be hilarious.
Okay. Why it would be hilarious?
Because I'd laugh.
I have no idea who that is.
What the hell are you? Are you a clown?
Who's a clown?
What?
Llama, are you a clown or something?
Fuck no, I ain't no clown.
Bullshit,
Yeah.
what are you wearing?
Look your picture
Wait, what picture?
in YouTube.
Oh, that's adorable.
I hate all of you. I really do.
Still gets me, still gets me each time you say that you're afraid of clowns.
Terrified of clowns.
Ah, so I should put some clown pictures in when I send the glitter. Gotcha. Totally.
Yep.
So,
Glittering clowns, this is my worst nightmare.
You know,
Okay.
it'd be better
Hell,
if
it's
it was a
real.
midget dressed as a clown delivering your glitter box.
There we go.
I will send you a midget's head on a pike.
by the way, hello everybody. Thanks for joining us. That intro was awesome. So we have 3 ladies today. You can introduce yourself. Midwest start.
Well, I'm Informal Llama.
No, you're not lady.
Oh.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder.
I thought it was nice and respectable, man. So now you're just calling me a slut?
So, Midwest, introduce yourself. Where are you from? What you doing? What you writing?
My name is Midwest Mayhem. I am from the great state of Ohio, and currently I'm in between bikes. Right now I'm currently riding a XR100 flat track ice racing bike.
Nice. Ehart?
My name is Ehart34, and I am currently riding a Gixxer 600. I do some off-road riding, but not near as often.
Okay, Battleborn?
I'm Battleborn Rider. I'm from the state of Nevada, and I ride a 2015 Kawasaki versus 650 LT version.
And our lady in between, Llama?
Well,
Question sexuality over there.
I can go get my wig if that makes you feel better. But I'm Informal Llama. I ride a 2015 Husky FE501 I converted to Supermoto, and a 2003 KTM SX200.
And I'm Blue Memphis. I ride whatever I'm gonna ride. So, but right now I'm riding a Street Fighter 848 from Ducati. So, let's start with some, like topics that I chose myself until people are like preparing their questions to win some prizes. So, what is your take about electric motorcycles, ladies? Who wants to start?
Well, I don't really have a take because I really don't know much about them. Like, I don't know enough to give you my opinion.
But have you like heard anything about them or read or something?
All I've heard is that they exist. I don't know anything else. Like, I have some questions on the subject. What's their range? I've heard with electric cars, is it the same with bikes, that the power is more immediate? Is that true? I have no idea.
It all depends, it depends, like are they built for like like daily commuter, or are they like racing bikes? So average what they get is 160 miles.
Wow.
Well, my average rides are a hell of a lot longer than 160 miles.
You obviously don't ride a Supermoto.
No.
Or not in the city, or not in the city at least.
No, and that's another thing out where I live. I mean, honestly, you can go really far and not even come across a gas station. And if you don't know where you are and where the nearest gas station is, you could run out of gas.
Okay.
And then I've been known to get lost from time to time.
So you're the person who gets lost often.
Well, only sometimes. I can't really say often. It's more of, you know what, I ain't got shit going on. I've decided I'm going to go explore this corner over here that I haven't gone to yet and find some good fucking roads. And in the process of that, I might get a little turned around and not really where I'm meant to be.
Okay. Midwest, you have any opinions?
I mean, for the mileage on a full charge, I don't think would be a great idea for someone like me, because when I go out, I tend to just go. So I don't want to be stuck somewhere where my battery's going to die, and then I'm just kind of like, shit.
Right.
I have nowhere to go.
Or sit at a gas station for 2 hours while it charges. I mean,
exactly. Well, and another thing, I think one of the beneficial things would be like for, like in Asia, like in China and some of those other areas where, their air quality is horrible. I think maybe they would do better over there because it would kind of do a vast improvement on air quality. But I'm not going to say that they're bad or they're good right now, because obviously, I would have to ride one and I'd have to do some more research to actually put my 2 cents in and it be, legitimate.
Okay. Battleborn?
I don't really have an opinion on them. I know I went to a dealership and I forgot which one it was. I don't know what the type of bike it was, but it was like really, really frickin' tall. And I tried to attempt to sit on it, but I couldn't even like balance it, like put 2 feet in the ground. I had to put 1 foot in the ground because my other foot couldn't even touch the ground on the other side. I was like, this is a way too tall of a bike. And Mario points out, it's like, those are electric bikes. And I was like, those things actually exist? I just started riding, and this was past summer, and I was just like, wow, okay. I was like, but then after that, I didn't really look into it.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I have to look into research and see some videos, and then I'll go from an opinion from there.
you would be in trouble in like Ducati, Hyper Motard, or Street Fighter. Those are like, I think those are tall.
What's the seat height on your bike?
Oof, I don't know. Longer than my like peeing range.
Your inseam?
Yeah. Okay, Llama, your turn.
Electric bikes, I looked really hard. I did a lot of research into Zero after my last ride. Whenever I was looking to buy a new bike, the Zero, like Supermoto that they make, I really like it. And from what I understand, it's like a torque monster.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for my riding style. Riding like an asshole.
Have you heard about the Lightning?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I'd have to say I'm ignorant on that one.
It's honestly, like it's a crazy price bike, but the specs are crazy also.
So I might have to look into that. Like, cause my commute would be pushing it to the limit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the best thing they can do with those bikes is like you make it have.
This one, like the Lightning.
It'll like it's like you turn the reserve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Lightning is a super bike, so it gets 100 miles average range by highway speed. It has 168 feet of torque.
Whoa.
200 horses, and it goes 218 miles per hour.
That's impressive.
That's so slow.
Okay. Now my question is gonna be, how fast anybody has gone
On a bike or in a car?
on a bike?
160.
Okay.
What?
Ehart,
V-Rod muscle.
163
on GPS or on the display?
on the bike, Speedo.
Yeah, so it was 150 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like 157 or 158, but I saw 163.
Balborn?
On my bike, the one I'm currently on, 110.
Okay.
It's not meant for speed.
Midwest?
When I had my CBR 1000, I got it up to 180.
Nice.
Ooh.
Wanted a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I shit diamonds. There may have been a trail.
Why?
It's a clinch moment, huh?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm pretty sure that if you would have put a piece of charcoal in my ass cheeks at that moment, I would have shit a diamond out. I'm just saying.
Awesome. You can tell that's you're going by that.
I also learned don't lift your head up, even when you're slowing down. Don't lift
All
your head up.
right.
No,
Yeah.
it ain't coming back down.
It's gonna just fucking grab you.
It kind of did, and I just remember saying, "Oh shit, this is how I die."
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
poor
learned that lesson too. When you get up there enough, you just stay.
Yeah, you just remain tucked at all times.
Yeah, you can't basically lift up.
Nope.
Yep. So yeah, for me it's 183 by GPS.
Oh, no, see, I don't trust my GPS because there have been times where I was just out fucking around and like I have this program that's like really, really great. Like it'll not only GPS like my position and everything and my miles per hour, but like I can even go back and see exactly how fast I was going in what turn.
Mm-hmm.
But like there were points in that ride where the GPS said I had hit like 140 something miles an hour in certain areas, and I'm going, I know damn well I wasn't going more than a $120.
Yeah, it wasn't like for me it wasn't how you say phone GPS. It was like specially made for speeds.
Oh, okay, yeah, mine was just on the phone, and that was the day I decided I'm not trusting what this thing says because I know I didn't hit 140 nothing.
Yeah, because I did what I did was drag racing and a lot of like speed racing and stuff. So we did that all the time.
I mean, I was kind of wondering if the GPS was like trying to measure acceleration forces, and when I fucking gas it at 100, it suddenly thought I was going 140 because of how quickly I was accelerating or some shit. I don't know.
No, it's like it's on GPS. Like it especially on the phones. It depends how fast they connect with satellites. So from there, like it probably was like a glitch. Like from connecting to satellite, it took like it got too fast or too slow. So it just like calculated the speed wrong.
Yeah.
So that's why. So let's answer ironic rebound question. Scariest moments on two wheels, and is it on camera? Ehart?
Scariest moment on two wheels. Probably the one day it was actually in the dirt. I guess you got to be kind of familiar with riding dirt bikes, though. So, like, the way that certain turns are, once you get the front wheel over that turn, you grab a bunch of gas and the fucking rear end just kind of straightens out to go with you. Well, right after I got my front wheel through this turn and I went to grab a bunch of gas, it had just started raining. My rear tire grabbed onto a rock that was kind of headed upwards when I grabbed onto the gas, and me and the bike went fucking flying. I flew so fucking far, and I landed on the bike like still in riding position, and as I was launching into the air, I was just like, motherfucker, I hope I don't land on a tree stump. I thought I was gonna.
Oh God.
I wish I had that one on video, dude. I so wish.
Midwest?
I don't really have like a super scary moment. I mean, none of it's on camera, thank God, because that would be embarrassing. Um, I would say that there's been a couple incidents. Both have been on the dirt. The first time was after a few, we'll say, libations. I thought it would be smart to take my bike out onto the dirt bike track and try to ride it backwards. And I learned very quickly that you can't go backwards on jumps, especially catapults. Lost my footing, and instead of grabbing the brake, I grabbed a handful of throttle
Ooh.
and landed head over heels over the bars, and then I landed on my back, which initially knocked the wind out of me, but then the bike decided that it wanted to fall on top of me in the process.
Ooh.
So that was the first instance. I think the next instance was when I was just starting out doing flat track. took a turn a little too fast because I got a little brave, and the back tire swung out from behind me and threw me, and that actually kind of scared me a little bit because we were going. I took the turn probably about 60 or 70 maybe.
Yeah, no, that actually just made me think of another very scary moment. I thought for sure I was going off the road. I
Battleborn?
realized I was coming up to this turn way the fuck too fast, and then I grabbed a bunch of brakes and locked them. And it's like, dude, if I don't get off the brake right this second, I'm going down.
Okay. Battleborn?
I'm still a little bit new at riding there. The only thing I could think of that was not the scary moment for me is, I don't know, I was riding my little 250. It was the first time getting out on the highway and then intersection with the city, and I was making a left turn, but I, made a really wide turn, and it went too much to, like, I don't know, it was like I took it too sharp, and I almost like hit a semi or something. I was like, oh shit, and it scared me, but I didn't say it. Like it, made me panic. But then I didn't say anything on the Bluetooth, and I told Mario probably like 20 miles down the road. I was like, I almost ate shit back there, because he was way up ahead. I mean,
honestly, my first year of riding, I refused to get on a freeway.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to go on it. The first time I was scared to go on the highway, and as soon as my friends took me on the highway, like how fast I was going, I'm like, can we go on the freeway now? And I'm like, no. They're like, no, you're new. I was like, I really want to go fast, like right now.
Well, it wasn't for me. It wasn't really about going fast. It was more about there's more dumb fucks driving on autopilot, and I just don't want to fuck with a bunch of other fucks going 100 miles an hour not paying attention.
That's true. So,
well, I have a friend, a guy friend of mine. He's been riding since he was 4 years old, and he's probably in his late 20s now. To this day, he refuses to get on the freeway. He absolutely hates it.
Yeah, and I mean, now I don't mind, but at the time it was like, right, I'm so new, I'm still processing so much information myself, I can't say I have the extra to look out for idiots. So, I mean, I do it now, no problem, but yeah, that first year, I was the same way with driving a car. The first year, I was like, no freeways.
Yeah, I don't like freeways either, like I'm not scared of them, but it's just, like there's so many freaking idiots in there, so I just don't like to go there.
I mean,
my bike
I've
doesn't like
fallen
the freeway.
prey to the autopilot while on the freeway myself. Shit.
Llama, any moments on your life?
I'm pretty sure there's a shit ton of them, but I can't think of anything right now. Like specific.
Not in top of your head?
No.
Okay. I think for me is both my crashes that like we discussed one time in the hangouts.
The bus.
The bus and the one in Florida.
Yeah.
Both of them are not in the video, sadly, or good. I don't know which way it is. So, but yeah, there's been scary moments in the life. Isaiah Zamudio asks, how long have you been a motovloggers? I know Midwest you're not a motovlogger yet, but you are planning, right?
Yeah, sometime this spring, as soon as I can not be so picky and figure out what bike I want.
Okay. Ehart?
What was the question? Sorry.
How long have you been a motovlogger?
October of 2014.
Ooh, so you...
What day? What day?
I don't know the exact day. I'd have to go look.
Because I started October 28th, 14.
Nice. So you both
Mine might have been a little earlier in the month.
So you both are like over a year in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Battleborn?
I started motovlogging towards the end of July of not this year, of 2015.
Mm-hmm.
I think July 28th, and then that's my history so far with motovlogging.
Okay. I started in September 2015. So not
Fairly new to the game, are you?
Oh yeah, I'm really new. Like it doesn't mean like that I haven't, like taped all my writings or stuff before, but starting talk with myself. Yeah. So I enjoy. I joined the crazy people club who talk with themselves. So.
Psychiatrists love us.
Oh, well, here's the thing. I was talking to myself anyways, so I'm like, why not?
Yeah, that's the
Pretty
same
much.
here.
the only one.
Like I
That's
noticed
pretty
that
much
it made it a lot worse because I'll be walking around like work, just like fucking talking. Nobody around. I'm just talking. People looking at me like,
I will tell you a little tidbit of information about that. They do honestly say, and it's a scientific fact, that people that talk to themselves have higher levels of intelligence.
Sweet.
I proved
Damn.
that wrong
Smart.
by myself because I'm the dumbest person here.
I just gave you a compliment, and you're going to do that. Wow. All right, fine. You're that way. Fine.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty dumb.
Okay. Holly asked, what got you guys into motovlogging? So Midwest, you're a new one. So why do you want to do it?
Well, the area, I mean, I know there's a lot of Ohio moto vloggers. They're not as I don't see as many on YouTube as I would expect. But the area that I live in has some really great twisty back roads, and I just really want to show people,
So you live on the west end of Ohio then?
Actually, I live closer to Indiana. I'm actually
really?
I'm about 2 hours away from Indianapolis.
I'll have to look on a map and check that area out.
It's small. I mean, the city that I live in is actually, I don't know if a lot of people, if you've ever heard of like Annie Oakley.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
The shooter.
Yeah, she's actually from where I live. Like she was
that's
born
awesome.
in, yeah. So
It's
anyway.
okay, I already have your address, so you don't have to.
Yeah,
beat around.
Oh. But I mean, I just want to give people, I want people to see really honestly, I just want people to see what we do, because in small towns and small cities, a lot of times people are like, there's absolutely nothing to do. Well, my whole goal is just to prove them wrong. That there's actually quite a bit to do. I just want to show people a few different sides, because when you see most moto vloggers, they're out on their street bikes or their cruisers, and that's totally fine. I'm okay with that. But I do ice racing and I do flat track racing, and I want to show people that side.
I want to see that.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm just gonna let you know you have bigger balls than me.
Yeah.
I'm scared of flat track.
I love it. It only took me one time, and it was just for shits and giggles one night, and I was like, you know what? I'm stuck with it. So are you good, Memphis? What did I?
No, the idiom got him.
Yeah, the EDMs, yeah.
Oh, shits and giggles? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not American, so those kinds of things are gonna be
No.
actually.
Yeah, that's terms fun to use.
It's all fun. It's all shits and giggles until somebody giggles and shits.
Exactly.
Shit's diamonds. Oh my god.
Shit's diamonds, that's right.
Dude, I'll be walking around behind you picking that up. Fuck, man.
Yeah, right? Fucking A.
Just wipe them off a little bit, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need no Powerball jackpot over here.
Nope.
Shitting
Come
diamonds.
behind me.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm gonna stick to my woods racing. I'm not about no flat track or motocross, because that's how you get hurt.
Honestly, I want to get back to drag racing again.
I got my first race is the end of this month.
I miss that. I miss that stuff. Ehart.
I kind of got started, well, I guess kind of two things. One, to share my experiences with people instead of just trying to tell them how I went flying. I'm like, I need video of that shit. Makes it easier to share your experiences, but then also to find, I guess you could say in a sense, like-minded people to share those experiences with. because a lot of the people in like my personal life, you know, they don't ride, and they're more like, that's so dangerous, this and that. You went flying like that, and you still choose to get back on. So I just, right, kind of directing, finding those like-minded people to share my experiences with, and theirs alike.
Balborn.
We got started. I was a new writer, and then I wanted a motovlog actually when I started writing, just to share the experience as the first-time writer, and her first year in her first few years of motorcycle riding, and her mistakes or dumbass mistakes, whatever you want to look at it. Anyways, and then share, like pretty much like Ehart says, to share the experience and see how Nevada is, not just pure desert. It's actually fun shit to do around here. And it's a very vast open space. It's just not surrounded by cities. So that's just my 2 cents there.
Llama?
Well, I got into it because it looked like a hell of a lot of fun, and I just talked to myself anyway, and mainly because I want to force my opinions on all of you.
You are succeeding, my friend.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be president one day.
So basically, my answer is gonna go with the second question that Holly has. Who was the first motovlogger that you ever watched? So I'm answering both. I broke my collarbone in August after a track racing when I crashed, and then I started, like YouTube was my friend when I was like laying in bed and trying to, like be relaxed, because in my lifestyle I can't like never stand in one spot. So I took my friend's computer and started watching YouTube videos, and then I found Chase and Walterific, and I'm like, damn, like I'm videotaping myself all the time, so why don't I put myself up, like there? But I didn't do like with this, like that I'm talking with myself, but it's just then I added that aspect, and now I'm here.
Woo!
Uh,
Congrats on the 100 subs, buddy.
Oh, yeah, it was last week already.
Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to remind everybody.
That's yesterday's news.
I did appreciate the channel news. That was funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I didn't realize how gangster I was.
Yeah, I had an idea. I put it up the whole video in 1 hour because I was like, damn, like I want to do something good. So next time, like when I'm taking it a little bit longer, I'm pretty sure I will get it better. So
no, I liked it. I thought it was funny.
I love the style of it.
I just, like I had mentioned in the comments on the video, add a few like newscast sound effects, and that would rock.
Oh yeah, like a little intro song thing.
Or like when you're switching,
like,
you know how like
over.
they'll be like news bulletin, and other news, Informal Llama.
on the other news, Informal Llama doesn't want to talk us when we don't pay him, so he's being a little bitch.
Oh.
I'm always being a little bitch.
Yeah, no, it's just like I have so many ideas, but like in the like doing videos and stuff wise, I'm not like really experienced yet, so it's
you'll get there.
It's just taking time for me. No, yeah, I'm learning every day. Like when I'm sitting here and doing all the stuff. Like now I'm finally getting grip of Photoshop, so. Like lastly, pictures are getting better, so now I'm trying to get the videos better also. But about the question, who's the first monologue you ever watched? Midwest.
That's so hard because I watched a lot of them. I like video binged one day.
No, but who was the first?
Who was the first? Honestly, it was Arson Rides was one of the first ones that I watched. And then, obviously it kind of filtered down into like Baker X Derrick and Chase on Two Wheels, Walterific. I mean, I pretty much watch all of them. Yeah, and you as well. Good God. but I don't know. Arson, he has a blast, and I just like his attitude because he kind of reminds me of a male version of myself. Because honestly, I really don't care 9 times out of 10 what people have to say about me.
Okay. Ehart.
Well, I would say that I probably watched a few motor vloggers before I probably caught on to names. But I remember really like 2 that I had really started watching. It was like Downshift 83 and Lori Jennifer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Lori's fun.
But you know
Balborn.
what? I am gonna jump out here. I just got home. I gotta get my son ready for bed, and I will see what you guys are doing in a little bit.
Okay. See you soon.
All right, later, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ehart.
So, now we're in Battleborn. Your turn.
The first motovlogger I remember watching is Lori Jennifer, and I just remembered the other guy's name. It's Salt in the Wound. Those 2.
Okay. Llama.
First one would have to be Accidental Broadcast. He's my favorite.
Accidental Broadcast? I never even heard of him.
Motovlogger from Hawaii. Does a lot of stuff in like the Hawaiian jungle.
Oh, I need to see.
It's a dual sport rider. He goes on some gnarly stuff. Not like motor tripping level, but he's up there. Up, we lost the host.
Well, that's not awkward.
What the hell? I got lost.
Ah, booted you.
Really?
No. No.
I would kick your ass out right now.
I was gonna say if he did boot you, he had to use his toe, which would have been epic. Just
This toe right here. This one.
This. So where were we?
I was talking to you about Accidental Broadcast.
Okay.
But yeah, go check him out. He's awesome. He's a very energetic and positive dude.
Cool. So whose turn is now? Mine?
Yours.
Yeah, I already answered that question, so no, it's not mine.
Yep. New question.
Yeah.
I like ironic rebounds right there.
I haven't seen that yet, but Nicole L. That's a girl. You know, like it's question for girls. Have you girls experienced any negativity or backlash from male riders?
oh my God, yeah, all the time.
Yes.
All the time. I remember when I first rolled up, when I had my CBR, I rolled up and they all looked. I got so much shit because they're like they basically didn't think that I could handle that bike, which I had no problems handling it. And then especially in flat track, that's a huge thing. Like I will not lie. When I first started doing it, there were a couple times that I actually shed a few tears because they can get really nasty.
I believe it.
And they can. I was pushed off. People attempted to push me off the track. So it's been hard. But yeah, I get backlash all the time. Now, obviously, that I've kind of been in it for a little while, and they try to say things now, and I just basically. I either ignore it or I go back at them with my bitchiness. They've kind of backed off, and they kind of have a little bit more respect too, because it's actually starting to get more popular with female riders in flat track. So that's always a bonus. So the more the merrier.
Well,
That's
Midwest, here's some backlash for you, right here. Send it via Snapchat.
Oh my! You asshole.
Nah, that's not good.
I was nice. The one time that I was nice, and that's
Yeah.
what I get.
Yeah, I got a
Oh.
Snapchat that said, I brought you a beer, and I was like, here's the middle finger.
Battleborn.
Yeah, no, you do get some negativity from other riders, male riders. It depends like what you ride. I mean, you can ride any type of bike, and they're gonna judge you regardless. They're gonna say, "Oh, that bike is too big for you. You can't handle it." And if you buy a bike that's too small, they're like, "Oh, that figures. That's what a woman rides." And it's just like, "Fuck you, douche." So it's just now I don't know. You do see the judgment on there. They could get pretty fucking harsh. And it's not. I don't know if it's just they're scared, they're jealous, or just don't like the fact that a woman's riding. I mean, they do get.
I think it's a fear. Like they
fear.
have this fear that holy shit, there's a chick that could ride better than me.
I'm scared that a woman is going to be better than me.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that scares them because they think, you know, and for years it's always been a male-dominated genre. You know, and if there were females, they weren't out there. You know what I mean? They kind of just hung out in the background. But as times are changing and females are starting to kind of push those boundaries a little bit, it scares them. You know, you can kind of see
that's why I say ugly things to women. That's why I do it.
You would.
No, I just
wait till April. You can say all the ugly things you want to me right to my face.
I'm sure, Llama,
your ass.
I'm sure, Llama, you do it because you're just a douche.
Mainly because I'm a douche.
Aw.
Why do you think I have a douche flute?
Yeah. You have your douche flute. So, Llama, you're in between sexes. You want to answer that too, or?
He's a little confused, so yeah.
I got something for you there. I got something right there.
Merry Christmas.
It doesn't.
They call me a halfling. All kinds of mean names.
Yeah, you know, like the joke, you know, like from Ted 2, you know, like there is no chicks with dicks, there's dudes with boobs.
Oh, so I'm a dude with boob?
Yeah.
They're very small.
Boob. He has a mono
Boob. He has a
He's got a boob.
I have a monotit. It's like the opposite of Total Recall.
And just one giant, like, saucer-sized nipple right in the center.
No doubt.
Saucer size.
Do I have to show my nipples again? We all know they're extremely tiny.
Oh, you guys crank me up all the time. Takumi SVT asked, what bike will turn you into a complete hooligan? It might be a bike of your own you want, but which bike will make you go crazy on the road and or dirt?
It's this one that's in my garage right now.
We can't see through walls, so you don't have to point it.
Not my fault y'all don't have that x-ray vision. I thought it came standard with human bodies.
Okay. So that's the only bike?
Oh no, like anything with a supermoto.
Okay. Have you ever even rode street or?
Yeah, I've rode street bikes, I've ridden cruisers.
But you don't like them, right?
No, not a fan.
Okay. Midwest?
My flat track bike, my XR. I mean, that thing, I get on that thing and I'm just kind of like, I just don't care. If that's how I'm going to go out, that's how I'm going to go out. I'm a complete idiot on that thing.
Yeah, and bikes like that, it's like, I crashed my bike, okay, I got to buy new plastics, that's going to cost a whole $100. Like, you crash it, it's cheap.
Or you can just be like me, and if I break something, I just rip it off and just say, meh.
Or do the 75 K5. He cracked his front fairing on his KLR, so he drilled a bunch of holes down the crack and put zip ties as like stitches. It was great.
That's my XR 200 that I had. The whole back fender or the back part of it, I had zip ties holding it together because I was in the woods. Yeah, I looped out, and it just kind of cracked it right down the middle, so I just said screw it and just kind of sewed it up.
The best thing I've ever seen on the K5's bike is he had a rivet blow out of his exhaust, and it went through the plastic, so he literally just put a Band-Aid. There's a Band-Aid on his KLR, covering a hole where a rivet blew out.
That works.
Battleborn?
Okay. The only kind of type of bike, I would say any kind of super sport. This is why I don't have one at this moment. I want one. I want a 636, but I know if once I go like that, I'm gonna be one speed demon. Just
go big or go home.
No shit, right?
That's what I
like you definitely need to change intro song on your videos to fly into the danger zone.
Fucking damn. I would no, I'm serious, like any kind of because with good. This is why I didn't get a super sport because I have problems speeding in my car. I can only fucking imagine without my bike. I'm like, oh great, I could just see the future now. Dude, go crazy with the speed.
And that goes 100.
Battleborn, I have a
That's why I can't own a 1000.
Battleborn, I have a 636 for sale right now, so you're welcome.
Well, I don't have any money, so I can't help you there. So
It's
don't rub it in the face now.
it's too big for be a box, so I can't send it to you.
Rain check?
Well, I do take donations. I take donations.
Hey, anyone likes a free bike, so I was like, hey, shit.
I'll go pick it up.
What kind of donation? Sperm?
No, that
That awkward silence, though.
Crickets for a moment.
Okay. Congratulations, you've made Informal Llama speechless. I did not have a comeback to that.
That's the first.
Woo, I'm the winner today. But for me, it's either 08 and no, sorry, 06 and up R6 or any 1000 because I can ride basically shit out of them. So that's why I don't want to own them so much.
Leader bikes for the win.
Yeah, especially with 04, 05 ZX10R, I can wheelie those things like miles. So. Yeah, never will happen. So I'm too old for that shit. So ironic rebound question: how much of a douchebag are you on two wheels? Midwest, and how?
Well, considering I'm probably one of the nicest people you're going to meet, I actually tend not to be a douchebag. Unless you're a douchebag to me.
Okay.
Because I'll be the nicest person to you, whether it's on the track or off the track. But if you try something stupid, it's game over. Like I can have a very short temper, and I will be an absolute douche, and not even care. If you cry, I don't care. I just don't. But I can also come up to you after I can also be like one of those people. It's like you're having a bad day. Let's just hug it out. You know, it just depends.
Aww.
So are females called also douches, or there's some other word for that in America?
It depends upon the severity. I mean, if you're just going for a mild female insult, you just call them a bitch.
Okay.
But if you wanna go for like the high tests, it's gonna really cut and burn. You just drop a C-bomb. I actually don't tend to use that word unless I am really ticked off.
What, to nook?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that is the exact word. Llama, you just hit the nail on the head right there. Congratulations.
But I said it backwards though, so it's okay.
Yeah, and I would do the pig Latin thing, but I don't think there's enough syllables.
There's not.
Yeah, there's not.
I'm not a douchey writer. I'm very quiet. Not yet, right? I was like, I'm very nice. I'm like, I can almost be almost a pushover unless you are threatening my life on the road. That is, like if you're like don't pay attention to me and stuff, I'll make it known. But if you're just oblivious, I'll just stay away from you. But I have not experienced to the point where I will come up to them and flip them off. Personally,
I've done that quite a few times.
Me too.
My finger game is strong.
I'll flame up my hands in the air, but I haven't flipped anyone off yet. But then again, I live in the middle of fucking nowhere, according to some people, so.
You can flip off a tumbleweed or something.
Right?
Son of a bitch!
You know what's funny?
Fucking cut me off!
I've done it. Like, there's like video footage of tumbleweeds going by. Like, this would be a really funny joke right now to show everybody, but I can't think of anything funny. Each time a tumbleweed goes right in front of me, and I ride my bike. So I gotta think of a really funny joke the next time it happens.
Flip it off and like, why the fuck you cut me off? Chase it down.
Exactly. Pull your bike over and chase that thing down and just beat the crap out of it.
Really good ideas here.
And then titled it 3D Machines.
Like being a fucking sagebrush. A tumbleweed that goes by.
So you're getting mad at tumbleweeds?
That would be funny. Just imagine that. Just imagine that video.
Right.
Just like me, just like
That would go viral. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that would go viral.
it's like me just like running towards a tumbleweed. Like, get your ass back here. I ain't done with you yet.
I would
Just
force that upon everyone I know. Like, watch this.
Ryder
Don't
gets
mess with
mad
me.
at tumbleweed. Road
So this
rage.
is what you get.
Road rage at tumbleweed.
This is road rage incidents in Nevada, by the way. Like, come over here. This is what you get, fucker. It's like chase after it. So that's what you get when you mess with me and just start punching me out. I can imagine
You
people
tried to
driving
pass
by.
me on the wrong
Like,
side.
put like
of
a
the road.
side voice, right? Just put like put like a little voice in the end there, like as if it's talking back to you. I can see the ideas of this video. It's too funny.
I will be waiting by my computer for this.
That's a great idea. Let me see. Like, I would definitely have to drive out in the outskirts and let it be a little bit of a windy day and let me do it.
You have to go to like Bed Bath and Beyond and buy like a fake one and just kind of toss it in the dirt a little bit, just as long as it happens.
No, it has to be authentic. I could pick one out and pretend like it moves. Like, if it's windy, I'll like take one out of the bushes and like, okay, and just wait for it to move and just drive.
Just kick it across the road and then cut the video so it looks like it's just kind of moving on its own.
Exactly.
Oh
That's
god.
great. That'd be good. That'd be a good video. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Make that happen.
Remind me. You know, I got a few ideas now.
You'll prepare to receive a tweet every day.
Llama?
Douchebag on 2 wheels or 1 wheel?
It doesn't matter.
Ooh, touche.
The most I am, like, somebody cuts me off or something, I'll like get up next to their car and like rev bomb and like throw my hands up and then speed off. The worst I've ever done was either knocking on their window or slapping a mirror forward.
Okay.
Oh, pulling the good old rev bomb. Nice.
Rev bombs are usual, you know, like that's the easy game, but
Well, no, see, he didn't actually. Technically, that's not a rev bomb because he didn't punch the mirror off the side of the vehicle.
no, I don't talk about rev bomb. I'm like rev bomb.
No, I'm talking about like hitting the throttle.
Yeah.
Like pull
that kind of rev bombs.
Oh, that kind of rev bomb.
You're getting all of this FMF.
You know, like you're near
Oh,
somebody if they're driving by a car and rev bomb somebody. Or you're in a tunnel, you like to rev bomb just to hear it.
Midwest Mind went right away to another
He
motovlogger.
said something about hitting the mirror, all right? Don't even.
I slapped a mirror forward one time. I've also knocked on a window, and I also, like, one time somebody had cut me off in traffic. I got up next to them and stared them down until they looked at me, and they looked so scared.
That is the best
So
thing in the world to do. I used to do that all the time.
I should do that because it's like I have to get used to the fact that I'm wearing a helmet. I can't look at people in the face, so it's just like really weird that I do that. I'm like, I can't even do that. It just makes me like embarrassed.
You just stare at them
look at
until they look at you and they get scared. And you
but I
dance.
keep forgetting there's a helmet. It's like no one can fucking see me, so why not fucking do it? But it's just like weird to me. I was like, I should do this.
You gotta turn the whole helmet. You gotta make it uber obvious. Like kind of lean at them
Like
and everything.
slowly like, turn your head over and just stare.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Right?
I used to do it just for fun. Like, if we go to a long light, I would get as close as I could, and of course, they wouldn't pay a damn bit of attention. And I would just I would lean forward and just kind of turn my head to the side and see how long
Like
it
slowly turn it to the side.
Yeah, I would slowly turn it to the side and just stare at them. And of course, I have a mirrored face shield.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I had that too. So.
You can't see my face, so I would just sit there and stare at them. And if I knew the light was going to change, I would just tap on the window and get really close, just really close. It was even better yet during the summer when they had their windows down, because I would do it with their windows down too.
I get to see you that like you could look at somebody, you like slowly twist their head, and all of a sudden I get to see your hand like flipping off slowly.
Slowly moving up.
You're like slowly moving up. You're like,
I mean,
I can
They get right up next to their window to where they can't see your arm, and you just slowly
Like
bring it up into their window.
make it suspense.
or I would wave.
Kill them with kindness.
Well, and
Yep.
actually, a lot of times the people, they would have kids in their vehicles too, and of course the kids, any kid that sees another person on a motorcycle, their brain explodes. So
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know how
yeah.
many times little kids would be like, just waving like their arm was gonna fly off, and so I would,
That's whenever you pop a wheelie.
Yep.
yeah, I tried doing that one time on the leader bike. Nope.
It'll do it.
Well,
Oh, I know it'll do it. It's even worse when it's an unintentional.
Oh, those get scary.
Again, that was one of those shitting diamond scenarios.
So in April, we got to follow Midwest with a bag.
yep.
It's going to say retirement on it.
Yeah.
Well, much to your disappointment, I'm actually not looking at getting another leader bike. I'm stepping down a little bit.
Hyper
bit.
motard?
No.
You're getting like $8.99 or something.
No, actually, like a big step down. Like I'm looking at like a 650. Like I don't. The insurance is what gets me.
650.
Yeah.
Almost
I can
$1,000 a year is what I was paying for insurance.
Okay.
So I'm stepping down, and and honestly, I'm getting up. I'm getting older. I'm not saying that I'm old, but I am getting older, and the super aggressive, handlebars.
Seating.
And the seating itself, my back just cannot take that anymore. So
Young people area is super bikes for me now. I ride them on the track and everywhere, but not on the city.
Not for long rides either.
No,
I
no,
would
no.
imagine. Because I'm 24 years old, it still hurts my back.
He's younger than me. Crazy.
Y'all some old people.
Oh yeah, don't even start. But about me, like I was a douchebag when I started riding, and when I was younger, I have so many like broken mirrors and tailgates and even turn signals in my resume. So,
How'd you
what?
break a tailgate?
Oh, that's a crazy story.
Did you rear end them? Like, fuck you, I'm gonna rear end your car.
No. The thing is, like it started when I was, like I was riding on right lane. It's back home. It's not here. I was riding on right lane, and then SUV Toyota Highlander or whatever it is tried to like he was like next to me, and then he's like started coming. So he saw me that I was there, but he was just a douche. So on the light, I pulled next to him, like asked, like what the hell, didn't he see me or something? And then I just folded his mirror, like I didn't hit him or anything. And then like I rode away, and on the next light, like I'm sitting on the light, and one moment I'm feeling like that my bike is dropping down. I'm like, what the hell, like, and then like I'm lifting my bike up, and then seeing like the guy is like running away, so he came and pushed me over. So I'm like, holy shit, like put my bike on a kickstand, walked back to the car, like started talking, like crazy. I was waiting until he hits me first because I never hit first. I was in full gear, so good luck for him to even try to hit me. And of course, like he was a Russian, so he talked Russian. I talked Russian back to him. He was scared. So finally, what happened? He sit in the car, and I just like started driving away. But I was in like in front of the car, so he almost hit me. Like when he started driving, and when he passed, I just hit with my riding boots, who have the metal noses, on his tailgate, and it just like sucked in like. So. That was my tailgate story.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So
Isn't
that
it
was
fun kicking cars?
not anymore, like in here it's dangerous, like because you never know who's in the car, does he have a gun, like yada yada yada. So back home, like nobody has a gun, so that's one thing that eliminates right away, that's you will get shot. But,
yeah, that's here too. Everybody's packing.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, like I don't do stuff in here. The craziest stuff that we did in Florida was when somebody tried to rear end us on the light. We were like 10 bikes up, and he, like he flew like after us, and then the light turned red. We stopped, and he stopped like tires were screeching. Luckily, everybody pulled away, and like the rear guys, like just luckily nothing happened, but he got what he deserved. So he didn't pay attention. So that's my
All right,
story.
so who won your giveaway, sir? That's my question.
It's early. Come on. You wanna end this already? I'm not ending this yet. We have
we got plenty of questions.
Yeah, we have plenty of questions. That's the thing, like Isaiah Samudo asks, "Are you guys planning getting a Grom?" Me? No. I was thinking no, Grom. I was thinking about it, but no, I will not get a Grom anymore. I will rather get a Supermoto.
Do that.
Yeah.
But I'm actually planning on not getting a Grom, but I'm going to get a mini bike, like a little CR50 with the tall handlebars.
Oh, cool.
Because BackroadMoto looks like he has so much fun on his little Baja, so I'll kind of want something.
Okay. Midwest?
No, absolutely not.
Battle?
No, I would not be. I wouldn't buy a Grom. If someone had said, "Oh, you want to ride it?" I'll give it a ride, but I'm not going to buy one.
Yeah. Okay. Matthew Williams asks, "Any of all put your bikes away, or do you ride year-round?" Yeah, my bikes are away. I can't ride with coldness, so mine are out. Midwest? You're in snow. You're in snow, so even if you would have a bike, you would not ride.
Oh no, I have my ice riding bike.
Ooh, fancy.
Like I said, all you got to do is just slap some spikes on it. So yeah, I do. Now obviously, if I had my sport bike, then no, that would be up for the winter,
Mm-hmm.
and then I switch over to my XR through the winter because I do my ice racing during that time.
Okay. Battleborn?
So what was the question one more time? I only heard the last part, so I was trying to hear what she was trying to answer.
Do you put your bike away for winter, or do you ride year-round?
Oh, I could ride year-round. I'm just waiting for the not to stop snowing. Because
Cool.
it's right. If it's if the road's a little dry and I have time, then I'll go to ride out. But right now it's currently snowing and rain, and then there's like black ice everywhere, and it's cold and it's not warm enough for it to dry.
Mm-hmm.
And when it is good weather, I'm at work, so it sucks.
Yeah. And I know Llama is riding year-round, so.
What's snow?
Yeah, what's snow?
Obviously, you haven't seen the snow I've been getting.
So Radical Raccoon asks, "What is the best advice you guys, girls, could give a new rider or someone who wants to start riding?" Battleborn.
Everyone's trying to kill you.
You're asking me on that one. You skip me right now, so hold on.
Why I'm skipping you?
Just skip to somebody else at this moment.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta think about that.
Midwest?
My main thing is don't take criticism to heart. People that have rode for a really long time, they're going to want to put their 2 cents in, and that's fine. Take everything that someone says with a grain of salt. If it's advice, soak it in. I mean, I've been riding, I don't know, more than 5, at least 6 years now. And even to this day, anybody that comes up and gives me advice, I'm going to listen to them. Because you never know. It could be good advice. If it's something that you already know, then, just act nice and be like, "Oh, yeah, thank you." Don't be stupid. That's the big thing. Be responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Motorcycle riders already have a reputation, and the whole thing is that you want to be that one person that could change the stigma. Like, you could see someone, it could be your first 6 months to a year of riding, and you see someone and they're like, "Oh, those, they're just a bunch of hooligans and da-da-da-da, and they don't respect anyone." Prove them wrong. I've had to do that quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
That hit right in the feels.
Did it hit in the feels? I'm sorry. I wondered, your head was
feels.
Down. I thought you were crying. I was like, wow, I really...
I was crying.
Shut up. No, you weren't.
Informal, any advice from you?
Everyone's trying to kill you. Ride like that. Ride like every car is going to mess up and try to kill you. Ride like nobody can see you.
Yep.
That is the best advice I can give.
Yep. I'm coming with also Midwest because when I started, I had already friends who were riding, and everything and anything what they said, I'm still remembering, and it's true. You need to be the one that you're gonna crash every freaking moment, basically. You need to like be careful, and like those people who think like, oh, I'm gonna buy a first bike and start motovlogging right away. No, hell no.
Don't do that.
Don't
Don't
do
do that.
that
You need to
because
pay attention to what you're doing first.
first you need to start, like getting all the grips, like that you're not getting like nervous even like when you're on the light even, and like your bike stalls and you're like getting, because when you're a new rider you're getting anxious like, oh, what happened, like how this happened, like sometimes like things happen. So just be like be 100% by riding, and whatever bike you want to buy yourself, you can buy, but just use your brain and use your wrist, like not to throttle it completely down right away. Battleborn, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. So my advice is go at your own pace. When it comes to choosing bikes, don't ask somebody who's been riding for a while, like, oh, what was your, what bike would you pick as your first bike? Try it, sit on some, look it up, do some research, and then, like, don't worry about what other riders ride, and just because you just start off at 250 doesn't mean you're not going to be a good rider. It doesn't mean you're a wussy.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just learn. You're learning, and everyone's been there. Everyone's done that. So just because you first started out doesn't mean you're a big Billy badass. And so you're like, oh yeah, I was driving this 1200 here or 1000. Yeah, I'm so cool. I just explain. Everyone's different. Take it on the place. Don't get discouraged.
Yep.
I want to add something to that, Battleborn. M13's video of that guy on the 250 on that kart track, that guy was killing it. So 250s are awesome.
Oh, 250s are awesome,
Oh, no, I had nothing against 250. I had one. I love my 250.
I was adding to yours.
Oh, I was just like, trust me, there'd be some people out there like, oh yeah, like 250. They're like, they ain't shit. I was like, dude, those things are so mobile.
Oh yeah, you can throw that thing around.
Very light. And so, I mean, you get pushed around easily, but come on. They're very fast. They're very light. They're not very fast compared to the stronger ones, but they can be, in fast-wise, like they can move around faster.
Yeah.
Versus the bigger bikes. So.
In a curve, I'd prefer a 250.
Oh yeah, I miss my little 250. So. That was a fun bike.
So, Ironic Rebound still wants the size question. So, does size matter? Is bigger better? And I mean bikes.
I ride a 500. Does that count? No, size doesn't matter because my 500 will out-accelerate most 600 sport bikes, most 750 sport bikes.
Well, that's what your girlfriend says.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. She's right here. You can ask her.
She's like, size doesn't matter. Just
makes me feel better. I know. But yeah, after 60, a sport bike's got me all day.
Battleborn?
No, it doesn't. I just, every bike is different. I'm curious to try a bike that's stronger, like up to 1,000 and whatnot. I'm up for it. And from there, I'll see my opinion about it. Like I said, I miss my little 250 because, it had its perks and its cons. I love my 650 right now. It's a lot heavier. And not like a sports type, it's more of a touring type. And so I don't know. Every bike's a little different. I don't think the size doesn't matter whatsoever. So.
Midwest.
No, I honestly I don't think size really does matter. I mean, I made the dumbass decision for my first bike to be 1,000. That was probably stupid, but it was a really good deal. But I have just as much fun on my 100 as I did on my 1,000. So me personally, no, size doesn't matter.
This conversation made me feel so much better about myself.
Which area?
All of it. I'm a tiny little man, and I'm very proportionate.
I was gonna say, you looking into the camera right there. I felt a connection.
That helped.
And in my opinion, like also, like the size really don't matter, like until you know what your riding style is and everything. So, but like a lot of people ride 600s better than a lot of people ride thousands. So, and it's just where you fit, like are you a big build, are like how your riding skill is and everything. So, I think that's not important. So, guys, what do you guys think? Which question should win the giveaway? What do you guys like?
Size matters.
Really? Really?
Because come on, it made him feel good.
Made
you
me
said.
feel so much better.
Made him feel special. Made him feel a little warm inside.
Okay, Llama is on size matters. Battleborn, where are you?
I don't have to think about that. That's a lot of field questions.
Yeah, there is a lot of questions.
Yeah.
We actually had a good bit of questions this time.
Yeah. Midwest, what do you think it was the best question?
That's such a hard thing to answer because they honestly were all really good questions. I don't know. I don't know.
Not it.
Not it.
If it works at work, it works here.
I don't know. I actually not trying to like be all like, on the feminist type, but Nicole's question actually was really good because that is something that a lot of people
don't realize.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna agree with you there. That was a good question.
Yeah, it was.
Ironic says Battleborn picks me most questions, hand claps.
It's
not.
Midwest
says no.
Ironic doesn't recognize that it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality.
But
I've been living my whole life wrong. That makes me upset. That's the worst question.
See, now look, definitely he felt a little warm inside, and now he's like, oh, never mind. That's just
back to normal, guys.
Back to normal.
That's what we do here. We bring you up just to fucking knock you back down.
So are we gonna choose Nicole second time in 2 weeks to the winner?
Oh,
no. You are gonna pick that one because you can deal with that.
What?
2 weeks in a row?
Yep, she won last time.
I give it to Ironic then. Consolation prize.
He's the one that give it to Ironic. So.
Okay, so we're gonna give it to Ironic. So Ironic, send me your email and or like your address, and I will send you the winning package right tomorrow.
And I'll be standing outside your window.
Why?
Just 'cause.
Okay, guys, thank you for having us today.
Thanks for having me.
all the people, to joining us. And let's start. Battleborn, where people can find you.
I'm Battleborn Rider. You can find me on YouTube. If you want to see me on Instagram, it's going to be Kara_Anderson89.
Nice. Midwest.
I'm sorry, what was the question? I was reading a text. I apologize.
Where people can find you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You can find me on Instagram. My username is the letter X, Midwest Mayhem, followed by the letter X. Or you can find me on Twitter at the same exact handle.
Nice. Llama, everybody knows you, so.
InformalLllama.com.
You need to host that. You need to host that, so eventually, it will come.
Yeah, I'm actually working on all the coding and shit through WordPress right now. I'll get with you later about it.
Oh, look at you being all badass with your WordPress coding. Proud of you.
Actually, I have no idea what I'm fucking doing.
Thanks for
it's
everybody.
Really not that hard.
Thanks everybody for the questions on the side chat. So
yes, thanks,
see ya.
guys.